Public affairs commentator Kevin O'Brien Chang says the opposition People's National Party PNP still has a lot of work to do to prove to the electorate it is a united force. Delivering the keynote address at the party's 85th conference at the National Arena on Sunday, party leader Mark Golding stated that if in government, his party will formalize the Jamaican dialect. However, Mr. O'Brien Chang is not in agreement with that proposal. Political commentator Kevin O'Brien Chang believes PNP President Mark Golding must improve his relatability if he is to fully connect with the Jamaican people. Chang agrees that the thousands of PNP supporters who gathered at the National Arena on Sunday suggests the party has managed to unite the factions that have emerged over the past few years. But, speaking during an exclusive interview with CEEN TV earlier today, Chang says the party still has a lot of work to do.
More needs to be done, obviously. But they need to quiet down all the divisions going on. And perhaps, if I'm giving advice to Mark Golding, you know, let's have a saying, it's worth what you pay for it, and my advice is free. But perhaps he needs less divisive people as his frontmen, or get him to change their tunes, right? Dane Campbell, for example, has a great backstory. He talks about it. His father was a prisoner, his mother's a maid, but he became a doctor and a lawyer. He can inspire young black Jamaicans. If I can make it, so can you. But he rarely talks about that. What he talks about is aggression, putting down people, insulting people, and sometimes dangerously. Look at Nationwide thing. He comes out, and Nationwide is a JLP incubator, and he shut up the next day.
According to Chang, Mark Golding must take note of those members within his caucus who may be a liability to the PNP.
Ease off on the aggression, ease off on the negativity, start talking positive, inspire young people to be like you. Poor black young people can reach where you reach. Ian Hales, I don't know what his situation, but clearly the councillors in Savlamar, they don't want the man. If you see you have a person up there dividing people, Mr. Golding should think twice. And the thing is, Dayton Campbell and Ian Hales have been rejected by the voters in however they did it last time. Instead of changing their approach, they're coming back with the same thing. But what are the voters going to do? I didn't like your style, and you come back with the same style. So Mark Golding, he can talk about unity, and that is good, a first step. But you have to look, are the people around me promoting unity? If I put divisive people around me, or let them speak divisively, I'm encouraging divisiveness.
Meanwhile, he disagrees with the PNP leader's proposal to give formal recognition to the Jamaican dialect. He says if the opposition is seeking to elevate the Jamaican dialect, they must first address the language barrier facing many Jamaicans.
Jamaica's greatest social divide, I say it all the time, is not race, not class, not religion, not ethnicity. It is language. We have a big linguistic divide. Those who can code switch are first-class citizens. Those who cannot code switch are second class. They see themselves as such, they are treated as such. And so given it recognition, yes, we all speak Patois as our language, we know that. But I want to say a step beyond that. I want to see something like we're going to make sure every child can code switch, right? We'll encourage the Patois, but we want to make sure they can also speak standard English. Bring elocution lessons back in school, something like that. I believe that will help with Jamaican models. You know, like Shelley Ann Fraser, Michael Manley, Michael Holding. Speak Jamaican like them, but you can speak to anybody without having to struggle. So Mr. Golding really wants to address that problem, give some more concrete substance to it. Not just say I'm going to recognize the language. We all speak it.
Reporting for CEEN Caribbean News, I am Rondine Williams.